Hello, welcome back. Last time I did 2 rooms. I did this one. It has a challenge in it to use only 11 golems. I couldn't quite get that efficient. I used 13. So someday I'll have to come back here and figure out how to use 2 fewer. I haven't had any additional insights on that, so I think that's going to be something for me to work out on my own. Then I did this room, which was relatively simple but super cool. So Shrine has 3 more required rooms that I've found. I haven't spotted any secrets yet. I haven't been looking extremely hard, though. Okay, so what's this? Another weird force arrow ratcheting mechanism of sorts. I'm guessing the construct goes here. Why would that be? Doesn't seem necessary. All I gotta do is kill him, right? No, I go here. I go here to release him from this central thing, and then he has to slide up there to get to me or something? I can make him drop trapdoors. Okay, so, things I can do while I'm out here. I can do this, or I can do this. Those are both options. What if I did that? And then it hasn't really had much of an effect, I guess. Well, I can do this. If I care. That's a terrible idea. What about this? Is this a terrible idea? Don't know yet. So, before I'd get in here and just start messing around aimlessly, what is the end state that I want? When I step here, I need this trapdoor dropped. Okay. Drop this trapdoor, put construct here, step on plate. I'm going to be coming from the north, so basically get him parked there with that trapdoor dropped. So he needs to go in here and back out and then sit there. I can allow him to go all the way down here once. Because, right, this trapdoor lets him get back a single time. So could it be as I see this. Okay. So I know my end state. Let's start messing around in here. So what if I did put him down there immediately? What would that do for me? Nothing much good, it seems. Okay, so right, my methods of manipulation are limited. If I came in all through here, I would have to come back this way, which looks awkward. Also, I'm not able to do that, so he is... Well, he's on that side now. So I feel like if I was doing that, I would want to do this. Let's say I did this. That doesn't seem like a bad idea to me, particularly. So I've done that. I'm going to move you here. Without thinking too far ahead. Let's just see what happens if I put you up here. Because then you can go down there. Well, now hang on. I went this way without dropping that. Did I have the option of dropping this instead? Yes, and I didn't take it. That was silly. I definitely want to... Oh, but I didn't exactly. Okay, so... How did I get in this situation? Wouldn't it be better if I did this and then this? Seems like it to me. Because then I can drop that trapdoor. And that's what I want. Okay, right. Can't go that way. Oh, and I don't want that. Ooh. Can I race? No. So I can't win that race. Can I win this race? No. Right? Is there any way I could win that race? If I'm going here, he's going to drop that and get himself trapped. So that's no good. Alright, so yeah, the puzzle here is how to drop this trapdoor without getting stuck in a stupid way. Because doing this doesn't help anything. Could I... Okay, so I could bring him over this way. I don't see any way that could ever help. Or could it? Well, but see, now I'm going back this way again, and that's also not what I want. It lets me drop this, sure, which may be, actually, if I drop those two, that is useful, because then he can't do what he was doing back there. Okay. So how would it be if I did this, and then... How it would be if I did that is he couldn't get out of there anymore. Yeah, since this trapdoor is not dropped, and he only has one way out of this area, and it's here, and he has to get out of this area before that's dropped, then this is a failure state. Okay, so if that's a failure state... I feel like I want to get him to... Let's try something different. So if I did that... My idea right here is not going to work. Probably. I didn't do exactly what I wanted. Can I work with this? No, because once again, this has only two ways from this whole section into here, and he's already in this whole section, so no, not that. Yep, so I don't know what I'm doing here, clearly. Monster mazes are not really my thing. As I say, every single time I encounter one, so you're all tired of hearing me complain about them, I'm sure. So how bad is it if I get him down there? It doesn't seem terrible. But, like, this still happens. Exactly the same. The reason this is a problem is because of that. If I could just drop this without disrupting much of anything else... Okay, so can I do that from the beginning? Dropping these two doesn't seem like it's doing me any good whatsoever. Like, it's not affecting the puzzle in any way. Your preference means you would not sidestep to the right here. You'd go to the left. So that doesn't help me. Does it? It might. Because, what if I moved you there... And then I stepped over here and waited. Still no good, because there's only one way out of here. Yeah, so this whole chamber is the main problem. How did I drop that? Why did I drop that? I can avoid dropping that, can't I? Yeah, I don't need to drop that. Why did I drop that? I just want to drop this and get back so that you can be slid along that northern edge. Up here, however... Oh no, that's fine. You have a way out. It's kind of convoluted, but it works. Okay. Progress. This feels like progress to me. Alright, so you have two ways out of here. If you take the first... Okay, so let's see what happens if I do this. Let me just use a checkpoint. I did use a checkpoint. Careful. Only drop that. And then at this point... I feel like you're set up well to do what you need to do, because you can do this, and get all the way back, and I think I win. This looks like a... Ooh. Almost. I'm actually not quite there, unless I do... Uh-oh. Oh no, southward force arrows. Ah, shoot. I'm so close. Wait... If I step here, he sidesteps. Perfect. Got it. Okay, I did it. Yay! Well, that was cool. Right, that's how I get out. Cool. Green door right in front of my nose. 4th place. That's a challenge scroll, isn't it? Read the other scroll in this room, right. I get a decoy potion after I clear the room for some reason. That's a bunch, fluff. Well, it's a little bit of fluff. That's the scroll I want to read. That means a puff needs to come in this way and eliminate that briar. That doesn't sound hard, actually. I mean, the annoyance is that serpents will be moving around and eating them. Okay, so what am I doing before I worry about the challenge? I can probably get it after this is clear, especially you using decoys and stuff. So I can walk across this bridge. Serpents cannot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 puffs, which is enough to kill one of these two serpents and not the other. I see this, and I believe I can get to it. I can totally get to that. Maybe. No, I think that's a way back, because... Yeah, okay, so there's definitely a secret in there. So what I'm seeing is, if I were over here, this puff would freeze this briar and give me thin ice there, and I could exit that. However, I don't see... perhaps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too many. This puff would move here. I would slide this way. Like, there is a spot here that would attract this puff this way. Okay, so possible secret room entry there. Maybe. There's some potential for that. There's an invisibility potion. I cannot avoid this serpent eating this puff, so that's going to happen. So if I'm killing a serpent with puff, it's this serpent. Looks as though I need to manipulate this serpent to not eat any puff, but where do you die, is my question. I can't use invisibility to assist with that. It's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's exactly enough to kill one serpent. So let's see if I can at least kill one serpent with puff. Right. Gotta manipulate you to stay away. I could turn invisible. That would stop the serpents. One of the serpents. But you're still way closer than you. Yeah, so they're locked onto you. But you, Mr. Other Serpent, just need to kind of hang around well away from those. Stay back. Hey, stay back, I say. You ate one, that's good. Hey, wait a minute. I can kill both of these serpents with puffs. I can shorten them in themselves. Oh, dear. I think that's what I have to do. So shorten both serpents enough that 7 puffs can kill them. Ooh, this sounds nasty. This is a sort of serpent manipulation I'm not really used to doing. Let's try an invisibility potion. See how much that helps. See, it doesn't help with puffs. They don't care about invisibility. They're going to go wherever they go, regardless. So what could I do to shorten this serpent on itself? Let's try having it go... Let's see, if you could have... This doesn't help. You'll get there eventually, but that won't happen too quickly. Let's see. If you're 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... You could shorten by 1 if I wrapped you around this stone just the right way. That's not great, but it's... Oh, no, you couldn't. I miscounted. Oh, no, I didn't. You've already eaten a puff. So perhaps room edges would be a better choice. Let's try if I could get over... I do want that potion. I like that potion. I should probably enter from here. I should probably enter from there. Especially since that gives me more manipulation options, which I like. So what can I do with room edges that's productive? See, these all have these little wraparound things all around them, in pretty much all the corners that would be useful. Oh, new idea. Form fluff in such a way that gives me a dead end to kill a serpent. I would need to do that twice without too many of them getting eaten. So that's interesting. Here I would put one here, 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 and here. That would take 5. That's pretty expensive. I could do 4 and form it there. However, I only get 7. And unless there's some miraculous way I could form here... No, I need 4 there. I have no pushing weapons, so I can't unform those once they're formed. Okay, so this room is kind of semi-open-ended. Sort of, but like... There are a lot of potential ways I can maybe kill a serpent, but I'm not sure which ones are actually going to work at all. Hey, could you do that thing you just did, only better? Somehow, let's see, how can I... So let's look at that shape. If you had a corner... It seems like this is very carefully structured not to have any corners where I can pull off tricks like this. What if I did that? I mean, okay, that's 2. That's something. That's actually pretty significant. So you lost 2 tail segments, and maybe that's all I'm going to lose? So then you would eat 4 puffs, right? Let's see if I can kill the serpent. Sure, like that. That works. You formed fluff. That's not what I want. I could only kill that serpent if I could get a hold of that puff, which I can't. I have a feeling this room is going to be pretty nasty. Like, I just don't even see a viable approach at all here yet. I could try this one instead. I should try this one instead, because I'm having a bad feeling about that room. That one's going to be a stumper. This one looks less so. It's a decoy puzzle. Don't let any evil eye wake. Get to evil eyes before they wake up. Can't place decoys on there to stab evil eyes because they would close the door just the same. Oh, hi, you're there. You do the same thing, of course. I have a mirror. I have an island here that I don't think I can do anything with. That toggles. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I have some thoughts. Can I just go here and kill this evil eye without doing too much else? I think I'd have to sacrifice that mirror to do so, because there's no getting it back from there, right? That seems to be the implication. However, could that be useful in some way? I really have trouble imagining how. Oh, that lets me save the mirror for later, I guess. But so what? I mean, if it's just stuck there, then who cares? Dunno yet. I tested a while ago if an evil eye sees me throw on a closed door. I think they don't, if I'm remembering correctly. Alright, so with that rock there, is that cleverly set up so I can't actually push a mirror through here? It is. Yep, because there's no way to get that kind of move in there. So no mirror for me in there. Seems like the implication is I have to do that, then use a decoy to smash a mirror, if that can even happen, which it can't. Because decoys don't do a forward bump, they just set their sword on a thing and don't do anything with it. Okay, so... fascinating. I can't push anything. I could spend all 3 decoys to kill this evil eye without going down there if I wanted to. I mean, it would wake up other evil eyes in the process, but I can... Oh, wow. Red lights. I can do this if I want. Okay. That's unproductive. Show me those red lights again. That's really fancy. I like it. Huh. How do I do anything remotely here? Like, if I can't get a mirror in here, and I can't remove that mirror from there, I have trouble imagining what I could ever do productively here. So, okay. Why would I... If I can't get a mirror in here, how is a mirror ever helpful? There's no way a decoy can help me push a mirror, right? So that's the one thing I know how to do so far. This I don't get in the slightest. Like, there's no trick with these... No, I mean, they're all just toggle like that. Alright, so the effect of mirrors on evil eyes is it lets them see behind them. Nothing more exciting than that, really. And blocks them in front. So I can hide behind a mirror. Letting an evil eye see behind it is not relevant anywhere because there's only water there. Decoys. 3 of them. 3 open doors, or 3 open doors the other way. Like, my feeling here is very much that what I want to do is that I want to get a decoy on this pressure plate somehow. Sure don't see a way to do that, though. Other than, you know, the obvious this, but that's a failure state. Alright, well, let's pretend. So suppose I had done that. Then I would wake this evil eye up. So then I could put a sword on there and not be able to place another decoy. Huh. So, like, as far as I know, decoys don't have any interesting interactions with a mirror. Like, okay, I can do this and smash a mirror on a decoy's sword, but I have to be there to do that, or something moving has to be there to do that, something that can push things, or has a sword. Okay, so this room has a huge possibility space, and I'm not sure what to do with it. This room has a tiny possibility space, and I'm still not sure what to do with it. At least I got this done, so I can kind of semi-feel good about myself, but wow. These are, these are serious business. Alright, so what am I missing about... Like, there's just some observation I'm either making incorrectly or not making at all. Can I wake up an evil eye and get it with me and, like, park it on this plate and move it back and forth so I could toggle those doors? That'd be great. However, if you were awakened by a decoy... Oh, hey, I'm beginning to have something. I am definitely beginning to have something. Yes, I want an awakened evil eye on this plate. That's my goal. Alright, in order to make that happen... lots of things are wrong. So I can get to a decoy potion. I'd love to put it here, but that blocks Beethrow's way. Because I'm picturing if I could somehow, from in here, let this suddenly see the decoy, and be over there, I could probably lure it back out without getting it on that, right? Sorry, my throat's giving me some issues today. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I could do that, but how would I don't know how to do the individual steps of it. Like, in theory that would work, but, like, in practice, how? A decoy cannot be placed on an open door. Suppose I would sacrifice this mirror, but not kill the evil eye immediately. I can't place a decoy here. And even if I could, that wouldn't really directly help me, because when Beethrow... Well, Beethrow can't even get there. If Beethrow could get down here, the next issue would be that I can't remotely get rid of this mirror. I can't remotely do anything. I have to do it all myself. Like, if I just had a mimic, everything would be... Well, this wouldn't be much of a puzzle if I had a mimic. So I feel like my idea of having a live evil eye here is the right one. That makes the most sense, because even if I were to, like, place decoys, stab decoys, replace decoys... I mean, with 3 potions, as we saw, a sword ends up here and I can't place a second decoy on that plate. That only gets me, like, 2 toggles. Which isn't much. But with a live evil eye, I could be just moving back and forth to put him on and off. And there is one all by himself over there. Alright, so let's sacrifice this mirror again. Wait. I'm thinking about this the wrong way. I just realized. Got it. Okay. I see much more clearly what to do. I'm not the one who attracts the evil eye, I'm just the one who wakes it up. A decoy attracts an evil eye, like this. So a decoy goes there. Bithro gets rid of this mirror. Now, I wouldn't have to sacrifice the mirror if I did this differently. Yes, things are happening. Excitement. As much of that as you can get in a DROD room anyway. Oh, wait. Well, that's unfortunate. I have to smash that wall before I can place a decoy there. And doing that means sacrificing this mirror. So that's okay, I guess. I can use the other one. So that's smashed. This mirror can just stay there for now. Well, but then I don't need the other one. Then I don't need this pressure plate, and I feel like I'm going to need this pressure plate, so I'm... Alright, fine. I'm probably doing this wrong still, but at least this can make me progress. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this, be outside the range of the decoy, more accurately outside Bithro's 5 tile radius, so that the evil eye goes that way. However that happens... Oh dear. Can I get in the radius here somehow? No. Okay, better idea. I can do a different thing. The different thing I'm going to do... This still feels wrong, but maybe it's not. This could be misdirection. I have not seen this hold use misdirection yet, but it can happen. So, right, gotta smash that. So instead, what I'm going to do is block that pressure plate with a sword. And let him look at that decoy right over there. I'll go down there and smite the decoy, and everything will be great. So you're looking that way. I can kill the decoy and extract the evil eye. There we go. So yeah, this seems like misdirection, because like I just don't need that, right? Now the question becomes, how do I get an evil eye off me in this kind of a situation? Perhaps I need a second mirror. Yeah, because like I can't... Can I get around you when I'm here? I think the answer is no. No. Okay, I mean, yes, I can do that, and I can do this. How useful is that? Doing that is not helpful. Okay, yeah, so this manipulation pattern. I've done things like this before. This is not enough space. Can I get more space? Let's see, let's go back a bit. I can do this. And put this mirror in a better spot. Yeah, I don't even need that mirror anymore. I can just do that. Not that. Wait, I need to be able to do what now? Well, let's start with this. So you're there. I could easily move you to the other side of me. But, okay, so precondition. For an evil eye to step on this plate while Bithro is in the north. Evil eye could be... Wow, yeah, I don't see that happening. Like, I think it can happen, but, like, how? Hang on. Okay, big deal. I've done that. That's not what I want. You need to be on the other side of me. How? Like, seriously, how? If I could get one more tile of distance there. Okay, so... If I could have a mirror there and have you on the south side of it. How would that happen? I don't think it would. That doesn't help. This doesn't help you get on the south side, that's for sure. No. So I probably need that other mirror somehow, but how would I get the... Well, okay. I don't actually know that the other mirror would help me here. Like, I didn't use this pressure plate. I feel like that's significant. But I can't. I have to have something blocking that there in order for B-throw to walk in there, and, like, I can't have decoys smash that all up, because I only get the one until I've figured this part out. Like, okay, if I could place the mirror here and have B-throw to the north of it, that'd be great, but that's impossible, as far as I know. Because the mirror fully blocks this hallway and cannot be moved past this point, so B-throw would not be able to move past it. I just need, yeah, evil eye on the south side of this mirror. We just need to rotate around. How? Not gonna happen. Like, this is the maneuver that I know for getting something off of me in that situation. Like, can I do something up here? Well, I tried that already, and the answer was no. Well, a decoy could attract it, and then just get it stuck in place. So that's, well... A decoy here could attract it. But how would I get a decoy? That's not going to happen. Because, like, I can't get up there without waking up at least one of these. I don't suppose I want to close that for some reason to keep the evil eye in there. That seems improbable. Let's go back. So, how could I have used my resources differently? Yeah, with two mirrors. Okay, so let's pretend for a bit. I think I can... I believe this puzzle will allow some experimentation. If I just allow that door to close, let's learn what pattern would allow an evil eye to get by me to the south if I had two mirrors, if such a thing exists. Because I'm pretty sure I can still extract you just fine. Not a problem. So, right, I want you to be off me, like this. Then I would do this, and then... Yeah, then I could do that. That's how you would do it. Okay, so two mirrors makes that trivial. And the rest of this would play out like this. Right, pressure plates release end of turn. But press immediately. So that step is safe, but this one is not. So that's how you kill these. That all makes sense. I just need to get two mirrors. But I have two extra decoys. Why? I can't use the decoys like mirrors because they will attract the evil eye. Evil eyes are not like constructs or Omtlik. They won't dance when they're right up against a decoy, so I can't get that to alternate. What are these two decoys for? That's the part I don't get, because if I've gotten this evil eye here without him closing the door, then I've already won. These two are not useful. So maybe they are in fact involved in... Right, so the only thing that allows me to do is to walk through here without awakening that evil eye, which would mean... So, like, I'm picturing, I could do this, and then I could kill that, and do this, if I could somehow avoid waking up that one evil eye. So that's another way I could get this done, and that uses all the decoy potions. However, it's still, that does not use up my mirror. Right, yeah, that's how I get the mirrors, both. No. I'm just going to pretend this plate hasn't been pressed. Well, you're going to be a pain, because I left that mirror there. I didn't have to leave that mirror there exactly. So right, I would have moved it in here, and done this trick with it. So with that mirror trick, let's just make sure this fully works. I do this, I move that back there, and then face that way and do this. Yep, so other than you waking up, that fully works. So to get access to those 2 decoy potions, there's nothing a decoy can do to block an evil eye. There's nothing a decoy can do to help me push the mirror through here. There are no mirrors already over here. I can't kill any of these with a decoy because they're all surrounded by broken walls. There are no decoy placeable spots except for these pressure plates, and that's what I want to avoid in the first place. Okay. So I think I'm going to have to just be satisfied today by analyzing that room, understanding some ways to do it, none of which quite work, but they get me close. So I have things to think on for next time. This is, intimidating. Still think there's a way to enter there, maybe somehow. Maybe somehow. We'll see. Alright, I'll see you next time to hopefully finish up these 2 rooms, and that will be the shrine done, other than there is definitely a secret here. Where does that secret go? Just out of curiosity, it goes right here. So there's a secret room in this spot. Is there another entrance to it? Not that I'm seeing along any of these walls. Or any of these walls. Yeah, I feel like that's it. That's how you get in there and out. Like it's set up to be easy to get out, but a little hard to get in. But if I can just manipulate a puff to move here, which might be possible. Anyway, yeah, next time. Next time I'll figure this out. I know I'm close on this, but just I'm missing some constraint somewhere. And then hopefully work out how to do this. See you then!